So I spent 2 years in jail, and I chose that song from Toots because when you get to jail, you are nothing more than a number. You're not your name, your personality. Nobody cares about you. You are a number. This happened 20 years ago, and to date, 568270553, I remembered my number, right? Very first night I got arrested, reality check. Oh crap, yep, this is where I am. I'm in jail. Want to know why? Because they had us walk through where the electric chair was. You know, when you watch a movie, and you see people at dinner, that's where they walk you right through. And then to make matters worse, they give you the garbs or the old uniforms of dead soldiers, right? So you know, this is serious. Anyway, while I was there, I remember getting the best piece of advice that I ever got, which is, remember, you do your time, don't allow your time to do you, right? Because if you do the crime, you gotta do the time. No love lost. Anyway, the long and short of it is, I remembered, and as Elaine said, now I can laugh, right? But yeah, you can look back and find the little moments in there, but it wasn't so funny then. Anyway, this has to do with the moment I found out I was pregnant in jail at the age of 19. You see? So I get called by my number. Lewis, what's your number? Reel off my number. 568270553. Lady says to me, you need to see the doctor. Now, you know, black Americans, and I'm not stigmatizing no, right? But I'm just telling you, you know the black Americans with the hair stick up with the gel, and the baby hair them come down, and the top of it hot curl, and her nail them look like from years ago Timbuktu? Yeah. What? Remember, and she big body and the big boobies, and she walk, and when she walk, the handcuff them shake, and anyway, so she says, I need to see the doctor. She bring me downstairs to the doctor. So everybody in the line, and I line up with these people, and I hear this lady say, Lewis, what you here for? So I said, well, I don't really know, because it's you called me out here. So I really hope you can tell me why you called me. She says, I don't even know why you're here. Go to the back of the line. So as I'm walking off, this lady proceeds, as soon as I get to the back of the line at the age of 19, tell me, oh, Lewis, now I remember why I called you. You pregnant. What you doing? You keeping it or you throwing it away? And I said, keeping, throwing, wow, what did you just say? Yup, are you keeping it or you throwing it away? And I spent the 2 years in jail, and I'll never forget this much. How many of us have seen the movie Con Air? Have we seen that movie Con Air? Yeah. Now this was when I knew that art oftentimes imitates life. So I am at this airdrome. We're going to be transported, moving across from one facility to the next. And as I'm there, I remember the police officers saying to us, clear as day, this is the one time that I'm going to ask you guys to follow our instructions, because this is no joke. If you don't have to breathe too loud, don't breathe too loud. So in your mind, you're saying, okay, yeah, I got you. Let's see, you know, what this is all about. We get to the airdrome, and it was eerie, because you could literally hear a pin drop in this airdrome. So you see these big husky guys being transported off the big plane, you know, looking rugged and hardcore, shackled from the ankles, shackled around the waist, shackled by the hands, and everybody was being transported. And when I actually had the inclination to look up, what I saw on the periphery was snipers all around the periphery, just like in a movie. And all you saw was snipers just waiting for somebody to move left or right. And that would have been it. Right? Reality check, don't it? These things happen in real life. Anyway, my point is this. It doesn't matter where you've been, and it honestly doesn't matter about your experiences. What really matters the most is where you are going in life, because your past does not define who you are. It's just a passing moment. So I am not a mistake, but I did make a mistake, right? And yeah, you do the time, you do the crime, you do the time, right? But it taught me so much more about myself, which is one, as Daniel said, I'm tenacious. I ain't giving up, no matter what. You gotta keep going, because you gotta keep going. I'm honest, that's number two, and I'm transparent. And therefore, my concern is not about whether people want to judge me or not. My only concern is just being honest. Because those who really appreciate who I am are the ones who I need to have in my camp anyway. And number 3, always have a positive outlook and a good sense of humor. And with those, life is life, right? And that was it, long story short. Thank you for having me.